RJ Warren now.
Wonderful relationship with the Butler County Sheriff Department, and so we immediately came together and made this happen so that we could get everything under control as quickly as possible.
We were hearing that some of the students, once they heard gunfire, took off outside of the school running away. Was that the scene here?
It was pretty chaotic, I do know that. I actually had a student in my office at the time, and he, everything was just kind of get to where you can be safe and stay where you can be safe. So he stayed in the board office with me until we just released at the high school.
And right now all of the students are accounted for?
Yes, all the students are safe, and we are, as I was mentioning, we are releasing the students at the high school. The student drivers have been dismissed at this point. Buses should be dismissing any minute. And then once that route is out and returns, we are still on schedule at this point to dismiss our elementary about an hour early.
For those of us just jumping in, could you give us your name and your position here?
Sure. My name is AJ Huff, and I'm the coordinator of school and community relations for the district.
Okay. Can you just tell us again? It's our understanding that 4 people were injured, 2 shots. What happened to the other 2?
And I'm not positive of that. As I was saying before, I haven't received the confirmation from that, like face-to-face with anyone. I've heard that through the news, but I haven't actually talked to anyone from the Sheriff's Department to tell me about those additional injuries.
We know that the shooter was in the cafeteria. How did the high school respond? How did that happen from the cafeteria to the rest of the high school? Can you give us an outline of the events that happened?
Sure. We immediately went into our traditional lockdown. As I was saying, we do these drills quite often, so we were immediately able to lock down all the classrooms. Doors are locked. Our exterior doors are always locked. We then communicated this to the elementary as well. Any students who were outside that we needed to get inside, we did that immediately, and everyone stayed in place until we received the all clear from Butler County.
Of course, if it's in the cafeteria, there's students there, so what happened? Did they try to scramble to get out, or did any try to subdue the suspect?
I was not there, so I cannot speak to that directly, and that would be something that I don't have the details on yet.
In terms of these drills, the teachers played just as big a part of the students cooperating. Assess how your teachers did during this time.
Absolutely. I did call. At one point, I was trying to reach someone at the high school, and obviously phones were ringing like crazy, and I called one of my close friends at the high school, and, calm, collected, quiet, gave me the information that he was hearing as they were, talking about when the buses would be arriving, et cetera, just to keep me in the loop. So, I also have to say that our teachers, all the way from our kindergarten teachers through the high school, did an excellent job of staying calm and keeping our students safe.
I know you guys sent out a phone call to all parents. You also use social media, Facebook.
Yes.
How big of a role did social media play in getting the word out to parents as soon as quickly?
It always does. And, we did send out the phone call first. As much as we would like for that to be instantaneous, it takes, a few minutes for it to get to 1,600 phone numbers. So immediately after we sent out that phone call, then we did update our website, our Facebook, our Twitter, and we've been continually updating that information as we go. We've sent a total of 2 robocalls to our parents, and then, like I said, been continually updating our website and our social media presence.
Could you just describe how valuable the practice has been? It's a shame that we have to, but talk about the value of the practice.
Absolutely. It has been valuable. And, not only for our students and our teachers, but also our administrators and, everyone that's kind of has been the one to initiate those drills. We immediately, when I got the call, I immediately knew what to do. Our superintendent immediately knew where he needed to be and how we needed to work from there. So it's been valuable not only for our students and teachers, but also just as an administration with our communication plan and kind of how we needed to handle things.
The high school has a school resource officer, yes?
Our district has a school resource, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And was that officer on scene?
Yeah, he was on campus. I'm not sure where he was at the time of the incident.
If he was involved in any way in apprehending?
I'm sure he was involved, as again I said, he was on campus, but I'm not sure what role he played at this point.
What about moving forward? And parents might be reluctant about tomorrow, the next day.
Sure, and we haven't talked about that. I've not gotten to see my superintendent face-to-face yet, so it's been the treasurer and I only down at the board office. So as soon as everything calms down and we're able to get all of our students home safely, that's our main priority at this point. And once we get all of those buses out and get all of our students home safely, then I'm sure we're going to be sitting down to really talk about what's our next steps.
How many students total? This is a typical Monday morning when it started out.
It was.
You get this phone call and so you knew what to do, but you got to tell me what was going on in your head and your heart. And I mean, was there any, this happens around the country, but here we are, it happening to you.
It does, and I have students in the district as well. I have an 11-year-old and a 7-year-old. So, honestly, my immediate reaction, thankfully the student that I had in the office with me is, a close student of mine, and so I literally threw him my phone. He texted my husband, and I started what I needed to do for, to reach our parents. So.
You said it happened in the cafeteria. Does the junior high and high school share one cafeteria? Elementary school students share another? Can you kind of
Yes.
explain that?
Sure.
A little bit?
Yes, the junior senior high school is our 7 through 12 building, and there is one commons area, the cafeteria area for the junior high, and then on the other end of the building there is our PK through 6, and there's a separate cafeteria for those students as well. So 2 cafeterias divided between the 2 buildings, which is really connected as a kind of one big super building.
And this took place in the junior high school
Yes.
cafeteria?
Yes.
How many students approximately were in the cafeteria at the time?
That I don't know, because I'm not even sure which grade was in the cafeteria.
Okay. And about how many students attend the school? What's the enrollment?
1,600 approximately.
About what time this all happened?
I believe I heard around 11:20.